So for Hi There Melanie, create That's What I Do, 2026. So I feel like right now there's so much historical things going on that it's nice to also kind of note the year. I note the year anyway. That's how I got raised, like school. uh, this building, I don't know how old this building is that we're looking at, but that print coffee shop been here for a while. There's a Hale coffee shop. All good. There's a pottery class. I still haven't got the guts up to go look at the pottery, which I am interested in. And this place, Moto Cafe, that I had a matcha at the other day, one of my videos, that's a year old, I think, right? And there's a brick oven pizza place at the corner, but this is called a Clock Factory. This whole building, as I learned. I thought that was the name of the restaurant. It's not the name of the restaurant. It's the name of the... And I'm standing under a new build. I think this build is 2025 or 2026. They're still looking to get their retail. They're supposed to be, see, they have retail office space for rent. But the library is in here. The library is brand new. The other side of that wall is the library. So it's supposed to be for retail, I think. And see, they now renting. I think it was totally finished last year, 2025. Brand new build, brand new library. That's supposed to be retail space. And I'm gonna pause it. This lady's walking by. So she's not on the camera. And they have some fun artwork on the side of this other building. I mean, just really, really fun artwork. I love graffiti and murals and graffiti type mural. Not those old ugly things where they're just writing all over the building and tagging stuff. I don't like that. It just looks like, what are you doing, you know? But this looks more like the fun stuff, you know? Interesting. I don't even know what that says. I'm not sure what exactly that says at all. But here is the beautiful artwork that's on the side. And if you see how horrible the building looks, it's like it needs the artwork. It'd have been nice had they gone all the way and covered the whole building, because God knows it needs it. But with all the changes that are going on in this, at least this part of Toronto, I could say we are definitely having a whole bunch of, at least, building restructuring happening. This one too is real fun. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I think that's a better look. Fun stuff. Kind of getting the street a bit in there, getting into the, it's darker here, the sunshine isn't quite there. And yeah. Okay. Did pause for a second. Look at that. Fun stuff. And yeah, this is one of my little spots. Love the library. Love what they did with it. Brand new library that we got. Really loved how that looked with that terracotta building. One of my favorite colors. Try to go around the pole. That whole around the pole thing. And they put some cute little flowers here. And they have a little bit of seating on the side of the building, which is nice. I'm happy they did that. And see, there's the flowers there. There's the flowers there. It's rentals. The wind, eh? This place looks absolutely lovely. And I'm keep saying every year I'm a call, but I don't. I think what's kind of stopping me from that is I'm a little scared of the price. How much it's gonna cost, because I really do want to do it. And I know you got to keep going to classes long enough. It's a place every time I come by here, but I don't have the store hours correct. Mondays, Thursdays, Saturday, and Sunday. That's what this is. It's paper goodies and puzzles. There's another puzzle shop down the street. We're getting some really cute places here. You know, cute stores and things like that that are coming in. And then they just did this whole area over, this brand new young trees that they put in. Ah, the wind, and it's cold in the shade. I'm gonna pause this, get in the sunshine. And I think I might have done this before, but this is the brand new build also. That is the brand new build. They started renting, I think it was 2025, maybe late 2024. But this is also a brand new build. It's about a block away, 2 blocks, 2 city lights, one city light, two and kind of a half from the builds of the previous videos. Okay? That's what's happening here. And it's cold and it's windy. Where's the sunshine? Okay, let's see. It's pretty amazing. Oh, dude, with basketball. Hold on. There really is something to be said about brand new. You know, that's that one that says Tricon, Rental Living Imagine. That's on the other video too, and that's brand new also. Like brand new. That's this year. I think they started building last year and must have completed maybe 2026 or completed. And you see they got something else going on right here, a crane. So I'm not sure what they're building there, but the building that says Tricon, that also is very far away in my other videos. That one's brand new too. 2025 I think was the completion on that, maybe late 25 or maybe it was early 26. History is making right here. Okay, but there is something to be said about a brand new sidewalk. Oh, it looks all clean and I like the little older things, but you know, and it has a little bit of that kind of brick, and then it goes to the cement sidewalk. So that one right there, the Spoke Life, Rental Living, Imagine, etc., that is brand new also. I'm not sure what's going on here with that crane, and you still have construction going on also. Yeah, it's pretty interesting how this is all, how this is. It's pretty like super duper. I mean, like a lot is happening in this neighborhood. Tremendous. And it's very historical. And they're getting some real cute shops too. You know, they had cute things before, kind of okayish things, but they're bringing in some real cute boutique shops. You know, it's a vibe. Okay, it's a vibe. And there, this is one of the things I was looking at for, if you ever thought about, like, this is kind of the lovely thing about Toronto, is that you got a lot of trees. You know, I came from Arizona. I moved from Arizona to the desert. I love the desert, don't get me wrong, I do. But it's nice to see the beautiful trees. And Toronto definitely plants quite a bit of trees. Like, no ifs, ands, and buts. Lots and lots of the residential streets have trees, you know, and this is not the only area right in this immediate area that's going through, I don't know, is it upgrades? I could say upgrades or new builds or new architecture. And I think it's so worth it to mention that but I love the older architecture too, some of it, because not all older architecture is all that, okay? It really isn't. You just be like, what was they thinking of with certain things they built in the 1970s? You're like, ugh, At least that's my opinion, okay? That's my opinion, all right? But here we have, you see how, and this was one of the things that was kind of hard. Well, lovely, a lovely thing to like go, and there's all the trees, and that's a block right there, okay? That's an actual residential block. Look at that. Gorgeous. Summertime. We're not having much of a warm summer. That's so far. We've had days, we've had moments, if you will, but it's overall. But it's officially summer now, and hopefully we will have, you know, more summer weather. It's more like warm spring. Spring getting warm and kind of a little bit of summer in the sunshine. It feels hot. It's kind of been like that. Let me see if I can go a little bit slower. I don't want to get her in there. And then we're right back around to the clock factory, which is nice. And then you can see going up to the main street, which is DuPont. As any city usually gets more commercial towards commercial buildings towards the main street, right? So that's a little bit of Toronto. A couple of the brand new mills again, putting history into this, right? History, and hopefully, look at the side there. I love that. But it's giving them that nice little privacy, I guess, that they want to have. Good for them. Maybe it's their artwork drying. Fun stuff. I think that's the coffee places, offices maybe. Or maybe it's just the building they rented. They're over here too, where the customers go. It's here. Their coffee's pretty good. It's organic. It's organic coffee. Look at this. This is so cool. This is so cool. So I guess the baby or maybe your pet goes in the front. Oops. Oh, that is so cool. Hold on. That is so cool. Your little baby, your groceries, or your pet, or whatever could go in the front. Then you're bicycling on the side. This is so cool. And look at the whole thing here. Toronto is a city of bicycles. There's a lot of bicycles here. A lot of people use their bicycles. I mean, a whole lot. This is definitely a city of bicycle riders. Right? You'll see them parked many places, the bicycles. Look at this. Oh, it looks like it's one of those electric ones. This is so cool. Yeah, I could do that. I could maybe do this. And that way everything just goes in the front. If you're shopping, your children, your pets, whatever. Love that. And this is definitely a city of bicycles. So there go another one. People ride their bikes here. This is definitely Toronto. It's a big bicycle riding city. Or electric vehicles, like you see this one. He looked like an Uber or a deliverer type person. And you'll see quite a few of that here. Even for here, downtown Queen Street area, you see a lot more bicycle riders. I'm not downtown, okay? We're not close to downtown. We're not in the big streets like Queen Street, King Street, College Street. We west side. But you'll see a lot of people use their bicycles down there. And here's also quite a few bicycle riders. All right, thanks for joining me. Hope everything's good. Really appreciate your support. And yeah, if you ever feel like commenting and you want to tell me which ones you think you might like of these buildings, maybe you like them. See, just as I'm saying that, there goes some bicycle riders. Big city for bicycle riding. Okay, enjoy. Take care. God bless. The universe, whatever you, whatever it all is for you, okay? Bye for now.